first time I've streamed a non-violence based game in a little while. With it all being Siege, Apex, COD, all of that jazz. We're gonna restore some vehicles, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're just gonna turn that down. I have, in fact, got some DLCs. Oh, there's they've had to make 2 pages now. Because we have the Nissan DLC, the Porsche DLC, Pagani DLC, Hot Rod DLC. However, we have not got all. Whoa. I'm just checking out this DLC really quick. Let's see what it is. It's got 3 in it. The Chrysler and 2 other things from what I've seen. Chrysler, Dodge and something else. Dodge, Plymouth and Chrysler. So it has the 1968 Dodge Charger, the 1970 Dodge Challenger RT, the 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, the 2015 Dodge SRT Viper GTS, the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner and 1971 Plymouth Hemi Cuda. I'm getting that. Mm-hmm.
You know when you go to see Paige tonight? Are you coming home?
Yeah, I should be. Why?
Oh, can I watch you play this?
I'm streaming it.
Oh,
They've brought out a new DLC.
yeah, I know. They bought out the China one.
No, this one. Chrysler, Dodge and Plymouth.
You bought it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
I wanted that for ages.
So what are these
Oh,
cars
they're
then?
really nice cars.
We have the...
Xuan.
Wait, Shuan Qianfeng? No, don't laugh. This is just how I'm reading them. Yunbao Yilong, Longteng Fu Yuan, and Zhonghua Xiong'aying. So I'm gonna look at the vehicles. Okay, that looks like a weird truck. I know, tell her I'll be there in a minute.
It'll be done in a minute.
And that's like a Bel Air almost.
Yeah, it is.
That's like a little Jeep.
Did you know that's the Bel Air is where that originated from?
So that's all of them then. What's the Ford DLC?
We've seen the Ford one.
I can't remember it. Ah, so you got the Ford GT40 Mustang. Okay.
You laugh.
Right. So we're going to start in just 1 second. I'm just going to see what my family want and I'll be back.
My 20. Did you know I'm level 27?
Right. So that was our character, Steve the Mechanic. We had 6 hours on him. But we're going to start a new one.
Oh, can it be later, Mosley?
New game. And now...
Mechanical Mosley.
No. Now we've got Dave.
Oh, Mechanical Mosley is better.
Dave the Mechanic. And we are going normal. Turn it down. Hmm? I can't move that far. Alright, now if I remember, we start with like 4 grand and we have to build our way up.
Yes,
It's been a while since I've played, so I'm not going to be used to the vehicles. But we now have 6 new DLC cars.
6.
Yeah.
6.
Dom's Charger was in it, in the DLC.
What?
I think.
Well, I like Dom's Charger though.
Right, so if we go inside, this is our humble abode. With the bus and
It's
everything.
a shame you can't restore the bus.
And you have your toolbox, which these are skills that you eventually get to level up. Like when you level up, you get your skill points, which you spend in this, like some games. Garage expansions and tools, so things that are really useful. There's things such as a tablet, which is the first thing I'm actually already buying. Like I'm just buying that right now. There's many useful things. So yeah, that does the same thing. That is what you use for your detail on your car, and eventually out back, that thing there turns into either the car wash or the dyno tester. That's your paint shop and dyno tester. And then in there you have like storage and your engine stuff eventually. It's all really nice, but we're just gonna have to get up to it. Wow, we got 1 DLC car already, but guess what? We're not. We get a bonus 25% money. So we're gonna do just that. This 1 DLC because we get a bonus. This is the 1 DLC car we are doing, and then we're just going to do stories and everything while we build our money up. Because I don't want to touch a DLC car until I have the money to fully fix one, because it will be too upsetting seeing you put a massive engine in a car that don't drive. Right, so we need to see what stuff needs fixing on this machine. So if we look, there's a brake drum, brake pads, brake shoe, and a drum brake cylinder. So if you go in here, look, this is all your parts. So we had a brake drum,
you can add him to your shopping list and then
brake pad, brake shoe, and drum brake cylinder. So the brake pad is going to be on one of the front wheels. Now these wheels are going to come off extremely slow at first, but as you begin to level up, you can start to, you know, increase your speed of it, which makes no sense to me. That brake pad looks absolutely fine, but I'm going to take it off anyway for the XP. Just so you can see in the top left, look, it says brake pads 44%, which ain't that bad.
You put the new one on.
I've put the fucking new one on. Right, take the new one off, because I've been silly. That's the one thing you have to make sure not to do. Make sure you put the right stuff on the right one. You can't just randomly swap the brake pad and go, there we go, it's better.
I'm level 27 on this.
Nice. The game doesn't let you work that way.
It looks on my PlayStation.
So, obviously, my younger brother has got this on his own PlayStation now, so he's going to be playing this on his. So he could also realistically start playing as well, and see how well he keeps up with us on the main channel. So the main 3 things I'm going to be uploading over the next week, well / 3 days that I'm off work, is going to be Car Mechanic Simulator, Rainbow Six Siege, and Apex. Now this right now must seem really boring. Because we're getting barely anything done. That's definitely the brake drum. That's not the brake shoe. But it is the drum brake cylinder. So, new one of them. Old one of them. New brake drum and the normal wheel. There we go. Okay, that's the one that needs changing. New one of them. Beautiful. Now that realistically should be the whole car done. Yeah, and then you press finish order. And we made 188, which ain't a lot, but when you think about it, we started with 4 grand. We spent 500 on this. Okay. Now these in blue are story-based orders. So it says in blue, story order. Look, the story order is crossed out on that one, but in that one it shows it because it's a story order. So it says, hi, I was just passing by and I noticed your repair shop. It's good that somebody took care of that old ruined petrol station. The car that I'm coming with today is quite a recent purchase. It was used on a daily basis. Condition is rather okay. It will be good to check the oil level and tyres. That should be no problem for you. If you manage, then perhaps this won't be our last meeting. See you. And then it also wants to change oil and other tasks. Here we are. So it needs 2 brake pads, a fuel pump, oil filter, round air filter, 4 standard tyres, change of oil, and it wants the fluids changing. So if we take this onto the car lift, where we can then first off lift the car up. In the meantime, I'm going to purchase 2 brake pads. We need this over here, which allows us to drain the oil. There wasn't a lot of oil in it. It uses the oil filter V8. So if you type in here, it will show you stuff. So oil filter V8 is one of the things we needed. Also needed a fuel pump.
Use your shopping list.
I would use my shopping list normally. Fuel pump. Round air filter 2 carb. So right now we're going to go in and sort of change the brake pads. All of the wheels need to come off. And there we go. And then pop the new brake pad on. Oh, I didn't do it. Right, we don't want to put the wheel back on. And we'll do this side. There we go. And then part mount. New brake pad. And caliper. Don't want the new tyre on. we want that wheel coming off. We do want this changing. Pop the new one in. Go back onto part 1 mount and take off this tyre. So now if we come off and we look at the car, we notice that the brake pads and the fuel pump are done. The oil filter, which is at the bottom, there it is. We'll pop a new one of them on really quick while we're here. There we go. So now that's that. Round air filter 2 cob, we'll do that when we lower the engine, and then the 4 standard tyres. Now you need, what we have to do is we have to strip the tyres and then put the new ones on, but to buy them we have to put in the 3 digits, the 3 sections. So 2, 15, 75 and 15 for standard tyres. So you go into the tyre shop, standard tyre, 1.4, and I cannot remember the numbers. This is one thing that annoys me. So 15, 215, 75. 15, 215, 75. There we go. Now install old tyre, old rim, new tyre. And then there's a system which gets this done a lot quicker. So what you do is when you install the new tyre, you go into this, the wheel balancer, and you do this while the next one is being installed like this. So it's a nice little system. One more. There we go. Now if we go into these, we can install all of the tyres. There we go. And then if we go on it, all of them have been done. So now we need to change the air filter so we can lower the car. So I need to take this off. There we go. That's good. So that's all of that done. Now it wants the brake fluid, power steering fluid, but it just wants this one refilling. So what you do is tap on it and then fill it up. So this is the boring part because you just do orders. You basically got to do as you're told, and that's all. But when you start to, you know, progress, additional tools, drain tool. So you know, as you start to progress, you get to do what you want in terms of your cars and stuff like that.
Hey guys, you found Dom's charger. How is it?
Don't forget you're not allowed on this one. There we go. I'll put that one here. Makes the same noise for each one, which is very annoying. And hopefully we'll be back up to £4 after this vehicle.
Or hopefully over.
Yeah, hopefully over. And then last one.
Unless you can go quicker.
And there we go. And that should be the entire car finished. Finish order. There we go. We're level 2 and we now have £4,600. And you get a case after you do like some story missions and so many others. You open them.
So you made £100 profit.
I made a lot more actually. I made about 2,000 by the end. I made 2,000 by the end of it. So now I sell all these. Make sure we don't open the case yet, because I don't like opening them straight away, because some of them you get XP, money, salvage parts stuff, which is a concept I'll explain later on.
Actually, no, that helps you upgrade your parts into like 3-star or 2 stars.
So now we've got our first skill point, so we can choose what to spend it on. So we can have move faster by 2%, ability to fix parts from group 1, increased chance of instant repair by 2%, increased screwing speed by 10%, increased mounting, unmounted speed by 10%, 5% discount on parts you buy, and cuts time to examine a part by 0.05 seconds. So we're going to do the screwing speed for now as the first one, then mount speed. I tend to focus on these more than anything. But yeah, on to the next one. So here we are. Look, hi, my name's Joanne. I was referred here by my neighbour. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It is, yeah, me, Dave the mechanic. It is almost annual service time. My buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change the oil, filters, and fill the missing fluids. I haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was a tapping in the camshaft. I don't know what he meant. Perhaps it'll make more sense to you. Please take care of my car. Have a good day. Fucking hell, it's like a newer Mr. Bean car. Oh wow, there's 2 pages and 4 things that aren't discovered, which is one of the most annoying things about the game. When there are things that you don't know where they are, you don't know what the problem is. It's a real pain in the arse. Let's just put it that way. So the first thing I'm going to do like normal, drain the oil. First thing I do. Wait for it to be in the air. No. Drain it. Oh yeah, that was basically out. Right. I'm going to try and do the engine first. Which is the most annoying part of when you doing these missions, which we will do in about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how long food takes. So I'm gonna just save game real quick, and do that, and I'll be back shortly. Okay. I'm back to try and
Sorry about
tackle the
wait.
challenge. Okay. I could not be bothered, but it's gotta be done. I did say the ignition coil beast, but that's normally on the car, but I can't see it. Right, add to shopping list. Oh, ignition coil, not the. Excuse me. So I need 2 of these. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing D-pad down, so I can get one of these. I need one of those as well. I need to basically strip a lot of this car to get the parts that I need. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just taking them all off. Okay. This is where the problems are. And I've already marked that. So far I know I've got that. I've got that, that, them, and all of them. So that, I'm hoping, is everything on the engine. With a bit of luck, but there might be a little bit more. I don't know. Like there could be something wrong with the pistons even. So I think what I might do is I might just... Actually, I can have a look from underneath. Let me lift the car all the way up. And I'll have a look. I did drain the oil. Okay, let's have a look. These look okay to me. Yeah, they look fine. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to... So I'm reading what she said again, because there was on about the camshaft. Don't know who John is. Okay, so I'm pretty sure everything's fine there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy all the new parts we need. Oh, that's not going to be in there, that's not going to be in there. That is. That is. That is. That is, and that is. For those, you need to go into the electronics shop.
Ow.
So now I'm going to start putting the car back together again. Because there should be nothing wrong with the car. Like, completely anyway. Now, if I remember, it was this one and this one wanted new spark plugs. So that's a camshaft and both spark plugs.
Why didn't you just take the entire engine apart?
Because I still don't know what might be wrong.
No,
And I don't want to take the entire engine apart if it means there's nothing wrong.
yeah, but then you get the XP.
I know. So that's the one with a new ignition coil. The rest are okay with the old ones. Put that back on. And put that back on. Go to the other side. Ah. So now that's all the engine back together. And that should have taken a lot of it off, to be fair. Yeah. So now the brake pads, there's 4 rubber bushings. Oh, it does want the oil filter changing. Okay. So oil filter 14, even though it's on 65%, it wants it changing, which I'm not going to argue. If it wants it doing, I'll do it. There we go. So that's another one ticked off. So now there's 4 rubber bushings somewhere that aren't doing good. That one looks okay. That one looks knackered. Is it all these? No, that one's okay, so I'm putting that one back in. What about this one? Take it out and see. 77, it's okay. And that one needs doing. Okay, so that's them. Oh, brake dispenser. It might be brake stuff, you know. Let's have a look. And while I'm here, actually, there was 4 rubber bushings that needed doing. So I'm guessing that 2 could be somewhere down here. Nope, that one's okay. There's lots of rubber bushings on this type of suspension, so you never know which one it could be. And I've found them. It's these ones. So if I just go here really quick, I'll say 4 of them. So I need another brake disc ventilator. Well, I need a brake disc ventilated. So, get 4 of those. 1 of those. Oh, I didn't get the brake pads. I thought I got them. Oh. So now that should be all the rubber bushings. So now it's just brake pads and 2 parts not discovered. Oh, so there was 3 brake. Ah, okay. So I'm gonna need another brake. Whoa. And it's likely I'm gonna need another brake disc ventilated over here. So let me just grab another brake pad real quick. And if I take that off and get another brake disc ventilator, I don't know if it's I actually need it, but it's always safe to know. Just don't buy one of everything, otherwise you're gonna go skint. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, it needed a change in. That's good. So now if we look, oh there we go, so there's still 2 brake pads, so I need to buy another brake pad.
Mark your bloody things.
No, because it doesn't show where it is if it's a part not discovered.
Discovered them.
So there we go, and put that one on,
Use my fart toy.
put that one on,
Fatty, fatty,
and that one on. There we go, so that should be all of that bit done. So now I just need to do these. So refill windshield washer fluid, change brake fluid, change coolant fluid, and change power steering fluid. So there needs to be drain old and refill with new. So that's all that's left now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the drain tool. I'm going to drain that one as well of what's left. Drain that one. Drain that one. And drain that one. And now I just need to refill everything. this one. So that red line is the actual line. There we go, that's the max. On the old car mechanic, you only ever did the engine oil. You never actually did fluids or anything. There wasn't a windshield washer fluid or a coolant fluid.
Get enough lights and we'll play the old car mechanic.
Hmm?
Get enough lights and we'll play the old car mechanic.
Get enough lights and we'll play the old one, you're joking. I can't see from here. There we go, I can see it. So I'm guessing it's full. So now we close the hood. And there we go, finish order. And now we are up to 5,800. So we made about 1,200 off of that one. Not loads, but a decent amount. Now we've got 2 cases. And we haven't got a story. Oh my days. The Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, which just has brake problems, or the Nissan GTR R35, which has suspension problems. And I don't want to pick any of them because I don't want to do them yet. But if we go on the map, we can go to an auction, a junkyard, a barn. Basically, we can't do anything else right now until we reach certain level. So I have no other option. So we're going to do that one because we get bonus money. Oh, look at that. I'm not going to listen to the noise it makes because it's going to upset me because I haven't got one for myself just yet. I don't even want to look at the engine unless I have to. Oh, I have to. Oh, wow, that is very, very complicated. That's a lot of idle rollers. That is gonna be fast.
Imagine if that was your story mission.
That is gonna be a very fast car.
This is a test track.
No,
Yeah.
it's gonna upset me, so I'm gonna wait until I can get my own.
Like, is little baby gonna cry?
Yes, I will indeed.
Little baby gonna cry.
These are very expensive items. They've,
Really?
yeah, they've just costed me £1,650 just to have them. Because it's an anti-lock braking system.
I'm breaking this machine.
Yeah.
I'm too heavy.
That's already about knocked me down to me starting money.
Oh my god, yeah.
Brake caliper, brake disc and 2 brake pads.
Can you stop going back?
Brake... What the hell did I just say? Brake caliper, brake disc, 2 brake pads. Yeah? Right, so the brake discs should realistically be at the back because brake disc ventilator are at the front. What? Eventually, when I've got loads of money, I will make sure I keep one.
You know, Mum, I have over 200 for my brand. So I've done what you said.
So brake disc and brake pad, old brake caliper, and put the rims back up. That looks like we're going to have to search for the brake caliper. Oh no, this one's fine, look. So brake pad and everything's fine. So it's just a brake caliper and a brake pad that needs changing. And it is this one. 100%. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Here we go, and brake pad. New brake pad. New brake caliper. And new rims. Good morning. Hello, young man. Please help me. I set off on a ride and my car stopped working. It just shut down suddenly. Fortunately, some good young men towed me to your workshop. If it weren't for them, I'd rather not go into it. Please see what you can do to get it up and running again. I have no idea what could have happened. Usually everything was working just fine after a 6-month break. Thanks for setting up a workshop here in the middle of nowhere. In the meantime, please allow me to use the restroom. I'll see you soon. Okay, here we are. So, car version standard, mileage 600. Fucking Jesus. This thing has like the same or more horsepower than my car, Jesus. Right, alternator belt tension, cam gear, clutch plate, clutch release bearing. So I need to take the gearbox off. That's clear. I need to take the top off.
Oh, are you leaving the same time as me?
Relay type A, so that's for the electrics, spark plugs. It's only going to have 4, so basically all of them need changing. At least we know everything that needs changing. That's good. That's good. Needs a new starter. It ain't going to start without a starter. And one's at one. Change oil, and then all of them doing.
You got your car done?
So we have 7,000 right now, so we've made 3 or 3.5 if you count buying the tablet. Because if you don't buy a tablet, you have to keep walking over to this thing to get on the website. Otherwise, you just press square and you're straight on it. Okay, so now we need to make sure we basically ping everything we need. I didn't drain the fluids. No, that's just cost me 50. What a tit. Let me take that off. Mark that. Take that off. Mark the alternator. Take that off. Mark this. Mark that. Now I can't remember if I need to go under here, but I'm going to just in case I do. I do. Well, mark that. Mark this. Get a new starter. I have to get that from under the car. It did say new ignition wise, didn't it? Yeah. New fuel filter. Now to take this off and see what we've got to work with. Anyway, we need 4 of these. Right, this looks okay up here. So we got that. We need to get in the gearbox for that. We got that. That's at the back. 17. Oh, that's everything then. So we don't even need to take the top off. We can leave that on. So now if I go down here, get that, take that off. Now I need to get under the car now. No, she's asking me for when she goes because my car's in the way. And I'm obviously going out as well. Yeah. And you don't go on this, do you understand? Gearbox. Oh my days. No. Got it on yours. No. Yeah, you might have them eventually. Wait till...
You're getting me all the DLCs, aren't you?
I don't know, just wait till Christmas.
Oh, you're getting me all of them. Can I get some of them for my birthday?
Maybe. But that means you don't go on this one
For how long?
until your birthday. If you do, you don't get them.
That's gonna be so hard to do though.
Yeah, just make sure you don't. Go over here. Alternator. Starter. Ignition wires. 4 spark plugs. Good job they're cheap. See, this is probably the most boringest part right now because we don't actually get to do any other in cars. And I've already said it. I'm just reiterating. It's going to be very boring. So if nobody watches this part, I will not be surprised. The next one we might get a few more because we'll probably get to level 5 and start to do our junkyard cars. So the aim is you get a car out of a junkyard, you do what you can on it to make profit, sell it, and then carry on from there. That's what I like to do because doing these, it gets on my nerves after a while. Right, that's that bit done. Lower the car. Now we've got to put all of this back together. This shouldn't take forever. It might do, but it shouldn't. New timing belt. New belt tensioner. See, this is what's going to be annoying because the radiator's in the sudden way. looks like it's all of that done. Then we need to now go into here, because that needs changing and that needs changing. There's that and that. And now if we go in here, that's it, it's all done. Now we've just got to do all the oils again. So what does it want? It just wants you to refill, but if I just fucking drain them all.
I'm playing my own type of car mechanic game.
Drain tool. That just wants refilling actually, so I'm not going to waste the money. There's that one. That's already been drained because I accidentally spilt it everywhere. Right, fill this one up first. There we go. Boom, finish order. 8,375. Oh my god, another one. But a wide body version. It gives you more XP, but it's a suspension issue.
Wide body.
Yeah.
You just get it.
No.
No.
But that's all going to be what we have time for today. So we're going to continue with this another time. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Bye.
See you later.